Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Mary Relua. I am a healthy entrepreneur. I'm a content creator, social media strategist. And on this channel, I talk about health, fitness, lifestyle. I talk about educational things. I talk about career growth. I talk about social media strategy. I talk about content creation. And I talk about health and fitness. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications so that you will be the first to get my videos when I post. And also, do not forget to like and share this video with your friends. And to my channel subscribers, you guys, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for all the love that I get in my videos. I'm so grateful to have you here. In my previous videos, I've talked about consistency. I've talked about how to start small, start with what you have, and you keep growing and all that. But in today's video, I want to talk about something that's really important if you're a career person, right? If you desire growth and you're a career person, what I want to talk about today is important for you. So without much ado, let's dive right into the video. I want to talk about the importance of networking to your career. Network, and when I say networking, I'm not talking about exchange of contacts. I think a lot of people think that that's what it means to network. When you say, oh, are you networking with people? You say, oh, yes, I'm networking with people. Why? Because you're exchanging contacts with people. You're exchanging your phone numbers with people, and you go to places, you meet people, you get their numbers, and that's networking to you. Networking is not collecting people's contacts. It's actually exchange of value. You are both exchanging values. So what you should ask yourself is, all the contacts you've collected, why have you not messaged them if you have not? And if you have, why did you stop talking halfway? Why did you forget about them? Why does it feel like, oh, you don't need this person, well, you can't keep this relationship, or you probably don't even know what to say. You check up on them the first week, you check up on them the second week, and the third week, crickets. Now, that's because you don't know how to milk that value, or you don't know how to use what you have yet. Now, this is what I'm going to say to you. Real networking is when two people decide to help each other grow. It's when there's alignment between both parties, right? You know that, oh, this person can help me. It's quality, really, over quantity. It's not about who they are. It's about what they have to give. It's about what you as well have to give. Sometimes some people don't network with you, or some people don't continue the conversation with you because they feel like you don't have anything to offer them. Have you ever collected someone's number and you spoke to them 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you felt like you guys didn't have anything to say, or you were ghosted? Why? Why did that happen? They probably saw that you don't have anything to offer them. You don't have any value whatsoever to give to them, and you are just a waste of your time. The people who change your careers, they're not always the one with big titles. No, they're not always the one with big titles. Stop expecting to network with people who are way out of your league. Go for events that can add value to your life. And when you go for those events, look out for people like you. When I say people like you, people of your class, look out for them. So the best thing to do is, to start networking with people of your class. And you see, people who will take you from point A to point B in life are not always people with big titles, like I said. They are around you. Let me share a story with you. So a while ago, someone sent me a link to go for a course. Someone sent me a link to attend a conference. Now, in that conference, it was a paid conference. Of course, the money was like something I could afford, right? So I paid and I registered and I went for the event. Now, it was a conference where each groups were going to have mentors, and they were going to have one-on-one conversation with their mentor. I would say that conference actually changed my life. The person in question who sent me the link to register did not give me money, but the person gave me value. And guess what? What I learned from that conference, especially the one-on-one conversations, money cannot buy it. Money cannot buy it, but guess what? Someone just sent me the link to register, and that's it. So build the right connections of people. Build your network with intentionality. Be very intentional. You don't have to start big. You don't have to network with people who are way ahead of you. You can love them. You can admire their craft. You can benchmark yourself and say, oh, you know what? I love this person. I want to be like this person. They are role models to you. However, you have to still network with your class. And as you are growing, right? As you're growing, as you're evolving, you keep meeting more people. So do not rush it. Do not think that, oh, it's just going to happen. If only I can have the opportunity to. I've heard people say funny things like, if I have the opportunity to meet Otedola, or if I have an opportunity to meet someone, or this person or that person, my life is going to change. Why do you think your life is going to change? Have you really asked yourself, how will your life change? If you meet this person, what's going to happen? So, doesn't mean that your life goals, everything, automatically you get to achieve them because you met that person. No, they might not even give you money. They might just tell you, oh, you know what, call me or whatever. Another thing I want to say to you is your talent is not enough. Why? I'm still talking about the importance of networking, right? Why you should network. You are talented, you are skilled, you are crafted, but that is not enough. You need access. You need to get into rooms. You need to meet certain people. And when I say certain people, understand, when I say you need to meet certain people, I'm not saying that, oh, those who are going to automatically change your life. I'm saying that you now have value. Your value will be seen when you get into those rooms, when you get those accesses, right? Like I said, like I shared with you, how that somebody just sent me a link and all I needed to do was register and be there, right? You just get those accesses. Why? Because you now have skill. You're talented, yeah. You have the skill, you have what it takes, and you can go for it. Let's talk about grants. I've seen people win grants. I've seen people, get sponsors. I've seen people get investors for their businesses. They kept networking with the right people. They kept learning. They kept the right people around them. They kept growing their network. So grow your network wisely and understand that talent is not enough. You need to take certain decisions. You need to take certain steps. To move from point A to B, you need to literally push yourself. You can't want to grow and you're saying that, oh, you don't like to network with people. You are shy. My dear, you're going to remain there for a long time. You've got to come out of your shell. If you're shy, there's a way to learn. Thankfully, we have videos on YouTube. You have videos on YouTube where you can learn certain things. If you don't like to read, you can watch videos. If you don't like to watch videos, you can read. So there are things to bring you out of that fear or that, that timidity. There are things to bring you out of that timidity. If you're timid or if you feel like, oh, I can't face crowds, you start gradually. You start practicing just so that you know how to keep those relationships and those people that you meet. Things that networking does for you. Networking amplifies visibility. Networking amplifies credibility. Networking gives you access. Networking gives you presence. Networking gives you opportunities. So you cannot sleep on networking with people. You can't say that you are shy. You can't say that you don't know what to do, or you don't really know how to talk to people, or you don't know how to keep relationship. You don't know how to keep conversations going. It's something you must learn. And when you learn it, you begin to practice. All right? Collaboration increases your learning curve. The more people that you meet, I'm talking about reasonable people. The more people that you meet, the more you begin to learn. You're bringing new ideas to them. They bring new ideas to you. And you just say, oh, I didn't think about this thing this way. But the fact that this person mentioned it, oh, wow, this makes sense. I think I should try. Or why have you not taken this course? It's free now. It's, I've met people that, what they did was just say, let's go for this thing, and that's just all you need. You just meet one person. And see, don't try to want to network with 50 people at the same time. Start from when you go out for event, tech events, whatever events you want to go to, when you go for those events, don't try to network with 1 million people. When you go for an event and they tell you it's time to network, you want to get everybody's number. No, start with the 1 or 2 or 3 persons you can meet. That's it. That's okay. Start from there. Now, directing this video to people who want to grow in their career, people who are struggling with growth, people who feel stuck, people who want to grow, people who are interested in growing in their career. Those are the people that I'm referring to. If this is you, then you are the one I'm speaking to. I hope that you're learning something from this video. Now, I think I've mentioned this when I was talking about you having value. Networking works better when your work speaks for you. There was a point in my life where I'll go for events and I could not proudly say, oh, this is my portfolio. Why? Because I feel like I've not done much. I don't have anything reasonable to show. I don't have anything reasonable to give. So what did I do? I went back to the drawing board. What are the courses that I'm going to take? What would I need to listen to? What would I need to read? What would I need to work on to get better, to become like this, or to get this, or to do this? And that's when I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to learn this. I'm just going to learn this thing. See, you must always tell yourself the truth. You must always tell yourself the truth. Measure your growth. Know your capacity. What can you do? Can you take this job? If you know that you can't take the job, you don't have to. Now, don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. Don't be pressured. The networking works best when you're not over pushing things, when you're not forcing things, when you're not being pressured, right? Yeah, you want to meet new people. Meeting people helps you when you're meeting the right set of people. It helps your career. It increases your visibility. It gives you more visibility. It gives you fresh ideas. And, it adds to your growth. It adds to your learning curve. However, don't pressurize yourself. You don't have to meet 50 people at once. Start small and don't push it. When you see, or when people give you audience, you probably went for events or you've met someone or somebody referred somebody to you. Don't be pressured. Don't over push things. I have people in my life that I look up to. People in my life that I love what they do. I see them as role models. However, because they've given me access, I don't abuse it. I don't say, oh, I'm going to push things. Let me call this person every day. Or let me send this person a message every day. I don't do that. I don't push things. Pushing things or over pushing things or being desperate will push those people away from you. So that's not what you want to do. If you want to network and get value, the value that networking gives, if that is what you want, you don't want to over push things. You don't want to pressure yourself. You don't want to pressure the people in your life. Okay? People open doors for you when they feel like you're not using them as a staircase. Pay attention to this. So if you're listening to this and you're asking yourself if networking is actually worth it, I would say a big yes. Networking is worth it. You just have to do it rightly. I hope that after watching this video, you would correct certain things. You would adjust. You would unlearn. You would correct yourself. When you network with the right persons, you would apply things that were said in this video. I hope that you'll do that. I've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for always watching my video. I'm always excited to be here. I'm always happy to talk about these things, because the goal is to encourage someone, inspire someone, and just hold someone by your hand and just tell them to keep going. So I've come to the end of my video. I will see you in my next video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to share, and turn on the post notification. And also, I love to see your comments. Please leave your comments. If you have questions, if you also want to reach me, you can reach me on Instagram at The Girl Creates. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, I love you. Bye.